Hello guys, I'm Aguilar, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cop the Yeezy 350 B2 Carbon that is releasing on Friday, October 2nd. First things go first, as you know, this Yeezy was originally called Resell, but since Yeezy and Kanye West have decided to switch all these names that were creating some confusion with some of the cultures around the Middle East and Asia, now it looks like all the coming Yeezy releases are going to be changed with the names of colors and colorways and specific materials instead of these particular names that all the Yeezy have been had since the last few years and all the releases. So let's move to the second thing. There's a list of raffles that are closing soon. You know, the release is tomorrow, October 2nd, and so I'm gonna have the list here. Make sure that you enter all of them. Remember that raffles give you many chances of copying the shoe, and you'll see, but with this shoe, because the stock is very high, I think that all the stores that are raffling, they just skip the raffle because that's what they do. But still, the raffles, they might have many more pairs than they normally do. As you can also see, most of the Yeezys since COVID started have been delayed. We don't know exactly if this is because the production also is delayed and they want to produce more pairs, and the original release date that they had, they just cannot make it. But this carbon colorway was scheduled to release on September. But anyways, it's releasing this Friday, October 2nd. Remember that retail price is going to be $220 plus taxes, so that we're talking about $237, $36, $32 depending on the state. That's something that we're going to have to keep in mind when doing the resale predictions and seeing where to sell the shoe, if we need to hold it or quick sell it. And believe me, stock is going to be very high. They're talking about more than 500k pairs for this release, and if it was not because the colorway is nice and many people and sneakerheads are expecting it, I would say that it's going to be a break. But it's going to be not a break, obviously, if you hold certain sizes. But we'll talk a little bit about that later. Now let's focus on the many sites that is releasing this pair. Starting with the Adidas raffle, not the Confirm app, it's the Adidas app as well, so keep that in mind. Yeezy Supply, we have the Foot Action, Foot Locker, Champs, and Eastbay, so Foot Sites, Finish Line, G-Day Sports. We also have DTLR, we have Jimmy Jazz, we have Undefeated at 8 AM, most likely, and if I miss any of the sites, you're gonna find a list here. Guys, you know, if you're using a bot, obviously you're gonna be having your good group, you're gonna be having Discord, you're gonna be setting up everything for the different sites, if it's Foot Sites, if it's Shopify, if your bot supports Finish Line. But if you're going manual, and I'm gonna go manual on this release, make sure that you enter the Adidas app raffle with as many accounts as you can. That's gonna obviously increase your chances. Make sure that you twist a little bit the billing information, obviously use different cards, different names, and different phone numbers. But if you enter multiple accounts, you have a friend or a brother or your girlfriend, boyfriend that also enters multiple accounts, because this pair is releasing with a high stock, you have many chances to hit a list on one account. And I think that is not like the Nike sneakers app, you know, you don't need previews, cobs, you don't need activity. At least I've hit it in raffles on Adidas and Confirm app recently with new accounts. So I think it works a little bit different from the Nike sneakers app and you're going to be perfectly fine. Then obviously if you're going manual, I would recommend you to focus on Dick's Sporting Goods, Finish Line, and Hibbett Sports. Foot Sites, as you know, is going to be very difficult. All the bots go there, and they have this system where you try to add to cart and it generally says that it's sold out, but that doesn't mean the product is sold out. It just says that the cards are full, and until there's not a card that releases and it's empty, you're not going to get a chance to add to cart and then be able to check out. Also, you make sure that you're going to be signed in to do that. On Yeezy Supply, and I wanted to focus the video a lot on Yeezy Supply, I made a video a while ago explaining the new methods for this 2020. Obviously, Shopify was not going to leave everything just to cookies and not banning everyone, because everyone was using multiple Google profiles apart from bots. So what they improved the Shopify site. I would recommend you to go only with 4 or 5 taps, and maybe less than that, on your computer. Normally, and that's from my experience, what I was doing is I had my computer with multiple accounts, then my laptop, then my phone, then my iPad, but all of them were on the same Wi-Fi and nothing happened. I got many shoes, many Yeezys on Yeezy Supply. Right now, if you have 3 taps on your computer, then 1 in your iPad, 1 on your phone, and you're using Wi-Fi and you're on the same network, probably you're gonna get banned. You're gonna see that error, captcha error, or unfortunately we detected that you were a bot and you're gonna be banned. So please, if you have people that are also entering in Yeezy Supply and having tabs and windows open, make sure that they are at a different location. Okay, and the reason is because they also ban for the network, and it's not only for the cookies anymore. So make sure that you have your few tabs in your home. Then if a friend is somewhere else, he can have like 3-4 more tabs. Then obviously use your phone without the Wi-Fi, only data, and that's gonna increase your chances. Those are updated new methods for Yeezy Supply that currently are working much better than just having like 8-10 tabs on your same network. Also remember that when a Jordan 1 or a Yeezy, especially 350 V2 releases, it's a long cop, you know. You're gonna have foot sites. Obviously, I would recommend you to go to Dick's Sporting Goods. They normally sell out quickly, and then Finish Line, GT Sports, and DTLR, and just get in the queue, get in the line, and just let's see if you get over the queue and you're able to check out to pick up a size. Go ahead and do that. We're about to do everything we can to maximize our chances of getting the shoe. So it's not like just focus on these 2 or 3 sites. No, I'm giving you information for the sites that I would start focusing because I know that are the ones that you have more chances manually. But in the end, it's a release that if you want pairs, because stock is high, you should be able to get at least 1 pair. Using Adidas, Yeezy Supply, foot sites, or any of the sites, obviously, that maybe they have less stock and with the watch it's difficult, but still, you always get a chance. So make sure that you prepare with different tabs. If you have another screen, monitor, you know, you can like have some of them there with the phone as well, and you get ready. I mean, it's gonna be a long drop, but again, stock is very high. So foot sites, Finish Line, they should have plenty of stock, and it should be not easy, I'm gonna say, but probably easier than in other drops to get at least 1 pair. The last thing that we're gonna talk about, Resell predictions, guys. With this shoe, we have a little bit of trouble, and it's not gonna be like any other Yeezy. Maybe the Marsh, you know, that was a break, but especially because the stock is very high. They said, oh, the Yeezy 350 V2 Zion stock is high. Yeah, but it was not as high as this one, you know, as the Carbon. So all the sizes should do well or should make money in the long run. But we're not going to be talking about 3 or 6 months of a hold. We're probably talking about a year. And the reason why is because the prices are going to dip a lot, more than ever in any other Yeezy. So to recover, that's going to take a lot of time. We might start seeing a recovery in Christmas, or we might get to Christmas and still the prices be very even. And if you're selling StockX in Christmas, you still might be losing money or not, just not making any money. So what I recommend you is focus on base sizes, you know, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, and 7. Don't go more than 7. If you get an 8, if you get an 8.5, that's still a good size. But you have to understand that not even selling locally, you're gonna be making much money. Maybe $10, $5. We'll have to see how it goes after the release, especially if stock is that high and like everyone is being correct and on the right page. So I would recommend getting base sizes. Going for personals, if you're going to, then obviously get any size you need. But if not, be ready to have invested $230 something for the long run. You put that in your room, you put that in the fridge, and you're gonna have to keep it there. If not, just don't go for the release. And I know that probably because we know prior to the release that stock is gonna be high because of all the rumors. I don't know if that's gonna change a little bit the fact that, oh, many people are gonna sleep and are not gonna go for it. Maybe then there's some pairs, I don't think so, but some pairs on Yeezy Supply, some sizes are gonna last more than ever and are not gonna be selling out as quick as they do. So that's something that we're gonna have to see, and then obviously after the release we're gonna be able to give you a more estimated prediction. But as of now, base sizes should be making money. Sell it right away if you can, before the shoes arrive, if you get the chance. If you do it in StockX, remember that you have 2 days. If you sell it on release date, you're gonna have 3 days to ship it to UPS. If not, you're gonna have 2 days. If you're selling locally, probably you're gonna need to have the pair on your hands to then go to the store, unless you're friends or you know someone. That's how it works. So unless you can sell quickly before everyone starts receiving their pairs, it's gonna have to be a hold. Base sizes in the long run are gonna make money. Common sizes, a little bit of money, but we'll have to see how much. That's my recent predictions for this shoe, guys. And that's all for today. I hope you join the raffles. Please make sure that you get ready for the release. I know that there's not much time, but plenty of stock, plenty of sites, so you can prepare accordingly. I'm Aguilar. I hope this video is going to help you out to cop at least 1 pair if you go for personals. And hey, here I am. Give it a like, please. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next one.